Hello everyone and welcome to a slightly better tutorial for Hearts of Iron 3. In this series we will be going over the basics of this game, including production, technology, diplomacy, espionage and all of the things that is essential for being successful in this epic grand strategy game. This video will be focused on the main menu and the single player lobby. If you want to go straight to the other parts, click the annotations that are displayed on the screen right now. In a grand strategy game, even starting up the game can be a daunting task, but most of the things shown on the screen can be ignored. Here we have the main menu of the game. There are essentially three things that you care about here. You have single player, which takes you to the single player lobby, multiplayer, where you can set up lobbies with your friends, and of course the options. The options in this game are limited and many require a restart to come into effect. However, you should probably set autosave on, as it is turned off by default, unless you feel like living on the edge. But trust me, playing for hours setting up the perfect invasion only to have the game crash and kick you back is an unnecessary pain. Okay, let's click single player and get into the lobby. First off, you can see a big map of the entire world during the late 1930s. First, let's go over the different options you have on the screen. To the left you can see the different time periods you can choose. These are preset according to history, so for example someone who would want to start playing right after the attack on Pearl Harbor should probably choose the Day of Infamy start. These are all attached to the historical start tab, which is highlighted right now. Scenarios are small campaigns made for focused play on one particular area, like the war in North Africa or Belgium. This is mainly for learning combat and is far from the scale of a main campaign. Save games are exactly what it sounds like, the sessions you have decided to save for another day. This is also where your autosaves will end up. If you feel like alternating history from the very start, custom game is for you. Here you can alter your country's starting allegiances and deployments of troops to some degree. However, you won't become invincible and the game will still provide a challenge. To the right you have additional options. These mainly decide what parts of the game you want the AI to do for you. I recommend at least trying to do all of it, since it will make you better at micromanaging. The difficulty levels in this game gives you pros or cons depending on which one you pick. Easy will give you a 25 bonus overall, very easy 50%. Hard will give you an overall minus 25% in power, and very hard will give you a minus 50%. There is only one other game mode than normal, and that is arcade. Arcade simply makes it so that resources don't have to be transported around the map and will simply be teleported to your units without having you to capture ports and such when you have amphibious landings going on. Now, let's pick a country to play. To pick a country, simply click on it on the map or choose one of the flags that the game suggests. You can play almost all the nations that existed back then, and they will be historically powerful. Now, the difficulty will be equal to the size mostly. A larger country might be more complicated, but will still have more productive power than a smaller one. So that's about it. Once you've selected your country, click the play button to get into the game. The next tutorial will cover the in-game UI and resources. Hope you have learned something from this tutorial. Until next time, guys.